Hello everyone, my name is Botanist Cool, and we're back out of some mini painting. The fucking internet went down on me earlier today. It was rough. The internet, the power, all that went down. But today, we're just gonna go on with this, see how it goes, and all that kind of stuff. And this is a paint-along, so if you happen to have this and you are painting along with me, this is your chance to do so. We're gonna have a great time. We're literally gonna follow what's on the back over here, because this is the only instructions we get, which is kind of wild. Basically, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be putting most of the body in the cracked blue, using Balthsar Gold on the details and the crest on the front, Corax White on certain details, Abaddon Black on other areas, and then, of course, Armageddon Dust on the bottom, and a little bit of Agrax Earthshade on the rest of the mini, to give it that nice shaded look, or to get it as shady looking as possible. These guys will be given away if we reach a certain milestone. As for someone if they want to get like some extra minis in their collection, painted by me. And I will be doing a little bit more detail work on them than is asked for here, but god damn, you really don't want to open up, do you? I think really doesn't want to open up. There we go. It's not opening well. It's actually quite annoying now. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got in here. I've had this for a little while now, so... Alright. So we have 3 of these. 1 brush. We don't have any snips, do we? Oh damn, we don't have any snips. I thought this would come with some snips. It does not come with snips. Okay. Well, I got snips, so that's fine. Where are my snips? Where are my snips? God damn it. I thought this would come with snips, honestly. It's a starter kit. I would assume it would come with snips, you know what I'm saying? But alas, it does not. So, we're gonna take these guys apart, put them together, and paint them. If you guys want, you are able to paint along with me, and hopefully you're having fun. These guys do not need any glue either, which is the best part about them. Get them nice, done, and easy. There are no instructions on them either. But we do have all 6 paints right here. Nice and available. And we're gonna go right there. One body, one back. One head over here. I think this is gonna be its downfall. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't have instructions on actually building them. Unless they're all the same in the way they're built, but I doubt that. Like, you can already tell, that's different. You know what I'm saying? These are different torsos. I mean, it is 3. We could probably just figure it out on our own. Fine. Like, that probably goes together, right? And we'll see. They have a little Omega here. On the other side, do they have, on the A? Yeah, they do. Look at that right there. A little earlier than I wanted to start these guys, but like, in all reality, I was planning on doing some stuff today, and then some friends were like, hey, can we do something at 9? I'm like, yeah, something at 9. Friends are important. I'm gonna like look later on. I'm gonna find the instructions somewhere. It's gonna be like, well, Steph, you could have avoided so much issues now. We just looked a little bit more and found the instruction. To be fair, though, a lot of the mini of the months, they'll come in like something like this, and it's just like, okay, I can take that apart easy. But also, these are really, really well detailed. Like, these are some pretty nice minis here, actually. They got the ultramarine details on them. Nice. But yeah. We're going to figure out how each of these guys fit together. I've never done these before. There's a hole in that one. I'm guessing that's like where the gun goes for this one. Alright, all cut out, all good. So. No instructions. Easy to build, push fit, no glue, tools required. Oh, the instructions are right here. Look at me being an idiot. I cut them all out. And that means I can't follow the instructions. Cool. That's great. Okay, so I have all these pieces mixed together. I'm gonna have to like. All right, so this is one. It needs a head. And it needs a head that has like a really weird one like this. Yep, like that. Perfect. Look at that. Right here. Looks pretty good. Where's another head? I know we have 3 heads here. Let's see if the other head's any better. That is not better. Okay, so we got this head in here. We now have to get the back, so that's not that. Not that, that's for sure. That is it. Oh, is it? This is not it. Here it is. Look at that. Nice and easy. Then we gotta put some arms on it. These are arms like this, which I should cut a little bit more. Where did I put the snips? Oh, there they are. There are the snips. No, it's not the right one. I think this is the right one. I think this is the right one. Very, like, and, like, very, like, bent, right? And that's kind of what it looked like, I think. It's almost like I should have properly read everything. We have a second one just like it, though. I think they're pretty. I now need one on the left side that just has nothing. No gun. An arm on the left side. Cool. Then I need piece 7, which is the gun. Gun is going to fit in here. Wrong arm. The wrong arm. That's right arm question mark? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Pretty solid little mini. I mean, again, it's like the first mini you're supposed to make, you know, first introduction mini, baby's first mini. A lot better you could do. Including, I think if we could put that head in a little. Actually. It may be worth trying to figure that out. I could just glue it on later. And make it easier on me. May just do that. Like, why make it harder on myself? Ooh, there we go. Nice and easy. I could always take some of these and just have them glued on in the future. Ooh, that doesn't fit well. There we go, that fits a lot better. The head is still a little wobbly and I don't like that. I guess that's the bad part about push to fit, right? Like, not always gonna get the fitting. Alright, one Space Marine down. Nice and easy. Now, we are going to be doing a little bit of a cardinal sin, in my opinion. We are not going to be priming these guys. I know. Fucking horrible. But we're literally, it's like, well, thank you very much. We're literally not going to be priming these guys. Because, like, it's one of those where it's, like, literally, that will take another 15-20 minutes, and I have to go outside, and it's raining outside, and that's not going to do well for anything now. So, oh. This the tickets on here? Where's the other torso? One's going up here. Yeah, this one's going up here. How was that hunt going, research? The one that I got rudely kicked out of by Monster Hunter. Oh, I see what's happening here. Actually, this is going to go right here. Look at that. There we go. That's a nice tight fit too. Unlike the other one. The first one, head is wobbly and I'm going to want to like literally glue it later. Listening to a Mega Man documentary. I still... Wait. How did you know he was listening to a Mega Man documentary? Did he have like audio on for y'all to hear him? That's wild. His mic was on? Oh my god, that's wild. I have never hunted with someone whose mic was on. I have never seen that happen. That is crazy. I'm glad he won. I didn't. I kept coming in and out and in and out of it, and it's just like, fuck you. Okay. And let's see. I'll give anyone who has this a little bit, but that should be just about it. Here are the 3 minis that, if you have the kit, you will be building. They're the same ones that are up here, obviously, but now you've got them. For this kit, the only extra thing you're going to need are some snips. There wasn't a lot to snip off, but there was some. If you're in a pinch, you could use some nail clippers, or you could use a pair of scissors, or even a multi-tool like this. And just kind of like snip it piece by piece. But it's one of those where I thought it included the snips. It does not. So you eventually make these 3 guys. I like them, and I'll tell you why I like them. They come with those details on the pauldrons, these little raised areas that are kind of nice. And they come. Your head is loose. I don't like that. Can I take you apart? Let me finish what I was saying. They come with these little details that are like just nice about them. They very clearly are our blueberries. And I think we're gonna have a lot of fun painting them and being very silly with them. So that's exciting. And it comes with very clear instructions on the back on how to make them. I am just the idiot who missed the fact that there were instructions on how to put these together. There were. I missed them. So, yeah. My god, a live mic on Monster Hunter is not something I've ever seen before. I tried it once with some friends who were playing with me IRL. They're like, I don't want to use Discord because I have so many friends. I don't want to make another Discord group thing. It's like, okay, sure. So we decided to use the in-game voice chat, and it sucked. In-game voice chat was bad. Not happy I got these. I was gonna spend time doing some farming sims afterwards. I was really excited to get back to Fields of Material. Alas. Take you back apart. I see why it's loose. It's not actually loose. It's just got this little area right here. Not loose. It's still really nice and tight in there. Just doesn't have anything to close it up with, really. That's a little annoying. If you're building this alongside me, don't get too disheartened if that's a loose here. It happens, I guess. And if you do have plastic glue, you can easily glue some of these parts together later on. It will melt them all together, make them nice and easy and going and all that kind of stuff, and it'll be as if there weren't a single disconnection. There we go. There's a little thing here I kind of want to clip off real quick. Little like extra piece right here. It's this tiny little piece. It's also just like a little bit, just too much. All a little off. Now, if you want, you could obviously put them on after or before. You don't need to put them on immediately, but that's how it goes. Now, we are not priming these guys, as this kit does not come with primer. And we are doing this straight by the kit, which means we have a single brush that it provides us. It's not the worst brush. And these colors right here. So we're going to start by basically putting an entire layer of blue over everything. The crag blue. After that, we'll start trimming some areas. Well, probably the 2 layers. The question is, do we put black on those insides areas? Good. Cool. So we're going to do that. This is the brush, by the way. It's fine. But yeah. I also have a wet palette here with me. If you don't have a wet palette, that's a-okay. You don't need one. But yeah. The paints are the paints. You're gonna need to shake it up before you use it. So I'm gonna put on my little vortex swirler, but if you don't have a vortex swirler, all you gotta do is really fast for like a solid minute or 2. Another way of doing it that I was also taught was just doing it like this. Really nice little way of doing it. And a great way to get a lot of this out and onto your dry or wet palette. But you can just use this, mind you, this area here, just to get it off, put it right on. Nice and easy. And then, wipe this off on whatever paper towel you got. Ideally, you're going to want your paint to be thin enough that you will see your skin underneath it, like right around here. You see this is perfect. So you don't want see those ridges of your skin there. If it is too thick and you don't see those ridges, you're not going to want it to be like that. So you can always add in a little dab of water to get a little thinner. Like that. That is solid. You see the ridges of the skin. It looks great. And this is a small brush. Oh my lord. Alright. A layer of blue on everything. That's what I said. It feels weird not priming anything. I really hate that, actually. But again, just straight by the kit. We're going to have multiple layers of that. Well, 2 layers. Maybe 3. I'll do 2 layers on top of a prime layer. I got a text message. Weird. I should have streamer mode on. This brush is wildly so small. Oh my lord. It's a good brush for detail though. It really, there's good and bad to this brush. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna make a quick response. Someone did just text me. I don't want to leave them hanging. Okay, something funny just came up. Give me a moment. We will be doing something very silly. Oh, give me 1 second. This is gonna be very silly, guys. Alright, give me 1 second. I got something very silly is about to happen, and this is not planned at all, and this is what I love. This is what I love about some of my friends and people I know. Silly shit's gonna happen. And I can't always, and I definitely don't always control it. I have no intent to either. Silly shit's about to happen. I want you guys to know that. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Hold on. I need to do something real quick. You're gonna lose sight of me for a second. I promise. I'll be back. I'll be back. Guys, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, guys. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's just for a second, I promise. Okay, is it working? Cool. Alright, don't freak out. I promise it's gonna be okay. I just gotta set up a few things on my end that are a little weird. Alright, I set up a few things. Oh shit, okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna set up something real quick. Hey, hold on, actually. Hold on, wait, actually.
Hello?
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Ready to watch me be publicly humiliated?
Okay. So let me give everyone a little bit of context of what's just happened now. This is my friend. First and foremost, I gotta get your Fugi up if you have a Fugi. So I'm gonna get that up real quick.
Wait, hang on. The Uma Musume is so loud right now.
Yeah?
Let me... I need to... Okay, back to windowed mode, and then I need to...
Yeah.
I need to turn down the volume on this.
All
Okay,
right.
I can hear you now.
All right, give me 1 second. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up everything on stream so that people can see you talking with me. So give me 1 second. This here is
if you need my PNG tuber, I probably have the file somewhere.
Oh, don't worry. So Fugi has this thing called Fugi. What Fugi is it is a online thing, and basically just takes your Discord profile and it makes it full as a text thing.
Ooh, I love it.
So in a second, people should hopefully see yours on my side. Look like they have. Where is it? Oh, that's oh.
Oh, was that a good O or a bad O?
That's a Steph didn't fully prepare this specific one. Oh, because here's the thing. I have never had guests on this. So you know how OBS has a few things where it's like, hey, where's the paste button? Hey, you can have multiple words. Anyways, it has me now. Hold on. Primordial Lad. Gonna take that off. Wait, is this showing my Fugi as well? Because I don't want it to show my Fugi. Hold on.
I don't know.
You know, that's fair. Oh wait. No, okay, perfect. So it's showing everything right.
Gold star.
Gold star, thank you, yes. This is my friend here, May.
Hi.
May, we talk a lot about Uma Musume. And, May goes... Go on.
You can tell them why we're here. We're here to watch me be publicly humiliated by horse girls online.
Exactly. So you'll have to share your screen with me when you're ready. But, May here is, is a friend of mine who plays a lot of Uma Musume with me. And we, and she texts me, she goes, hey, Steph, do you want to watch me get my ass kicked in Uma Musume? I go, hey, listen, May, I'm so sorry.
Well, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. What I said was... Well, what I said was, okay, because right now the champions meeting, the Leo Cup, it basically competitive horse girls is happening in Uma Musume.
Yeah.
And I made it to the final round of Group A. Yeah. And so I'm like super excited. I'm ready to race. I'm like, hey, Steph, do you want to shut up? Fine motion. I'm talking. Sorry, she's talking in my ear while I try to talk.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey, Steph, do you want to watch me do this final race? And Steph says like, oh, I can't, but you know, I'm streaming. This is for charity. And so I'm like, well, how about you just stream my race? And like I say it jokingly.
And I'm just like, if you wanna.
Steph goes, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll be publicly humiliated on a charity stream. it's for a greater cause.
Exactly.
So yeah, how am I doing this? You need me to share screen?
Share me your screen. I will take that and I will take that. Basically, I'll put it like its own little window, and then I will put it out for everyone to see.
I am sharing screen presently.
Perfect. I appreciate that. Let's move this to the side real quick. I have to now make it the right size. I'm gonna make sure that this stream. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna lower the Monster Hunter background music that I usually put on for mini painting, and then I'm gonna put on this one here. So I'm sorry if you like the Monster Hunter music. I love it. But like, you know, we got...
You're listening to horse girls right now.
We are listening to so many horse girls right now. Well, it's just fine motion.
Steph, I need you to know that I'm not gonna say anything legally liable on your Twitch channel.
For sure.
But if I am publicly humiliated in the horse girl racing game on your stream, I'm gonna do it. This time I'm really gonna do it.
No. Okay. I am now.
You're gonna have to change the charity that you're donating to.
Oh God. All right. I am currently resizing your screen.
Okay.
So that everyone can see it now. Here, you know what? Let's put a prediction up real quick. Put
a prediction?
Yeah. So Twitch has this cool thing where you can do predictions, right? So I can start a prediction. People can bet their worms on it. Worms are my channel points.
So what you're saying is they're betting on horse races?
Yes, they are gonna literally bet on horse races right now. Yes.
Okay. And out of curiosity, how many viewers are watching right now?
Just 3.
That's not too bad.
No. We're only convincing 3 people to do like that. Yeah. Not bad at all. It could be a lot worse. But if you guys
it could be way worse.
Hey guy, hey, research, can you do me a favor? Since you're here, I know you're in the background research. Can you just go and put in stream chat, hey, there's horse girl betting going on stream right now, and it's not Steph. And if you want to gamble, do it. All right. So predictions, we could do. I think the prediction we could do is how many races will May win. All right. Thank you very much for the confirmation.
It's only one race. It's only one race, and you're betting on if I'm gonna get first, second, or third.
Okay. What place will May get in Leo Cup? Okay. So
this is terrifying, by the way.
First, second or third place. I will give everyone. How long do you want to give them to? Bet. You want to give them like 5 minutes to put bets in before we go?
Yeah, we'll do 5 minutes. Sounds good.
Sure. You're gonna be stuck here talking to me for 5 minutes. Wow, I just realized all my predictions in the past were like, hey, who's gonna win this Mario Party? Who's gonna win this match? And something about will Joe or Drunkle freeze? And I'm like, that's been so long. Okay, what place will May get? First, second, and third place. All right, you got 5 minutes to predict, guys. Do me a favor, May. While we have the opportunity to, can you tell us what the Leo Cup is and what all that shit is with all the Uma Musume stuff?
Yeah, sure. So basically every month in Uma Musume, which, by the way, let me start at the beginning. If you don't know what Uma Musume is, it is anthropomorphized girls of anthropomorphized anime girl versions of real life Japanese racehorses. Yep. And Leo Cup is one of the champions meeting races where every month it's basically PvP competitive. You train up the best horse girls you can, and then you pit them against one another. Yeah. And I, through a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and determination, for the first time have made it to Group A of the champions meet. Partly because I happened to have girls, like units who are very well suited to sprints in particular. Like I have Wedding Karen-chan, she's my ace. Yep. As well as Taiki Shuttle. And also because like sprints are just well suited. So I'm finally in Group A for the first time. And not only am I in Group A, I managed to make it to the final round. So I'm very proud of myself. Mm-hmm. And I'm really hoping I win, because if I actually manage to win a champions meeting, I'm gonna be so pleased with myself. And alternatively, if I lose, I'll still be pleased because I got into Group A, but I'll be a lot less pleased because I lost, and I'll be even more less pleased because it's now being streamed to the public.
To the public. I mean, I offered it. You said yes, and you're like, all right.
I did, yes, because I make bad decisions, Steph. I have very poor impulse control.
That is absolutely fair. I mean, to be fair, I have streamed myself playing Uma Musume a few times. And I have gotten my ass kicked playing Uma Musume a few times here on stream. And actually, I remember the first time I did Unity, I did it here on stream, which was a lot of fun. But it was way back before Unity got its huge buff. By the way, you got 10 worms on second.
10 worms?
10 worms.
Okay, wait, is it 1 worm per person, or?
No, people bet as many worms as they want. So it could be 2 people betting 5 worms each, or one person betting 10.
Wait, pause. 10 worms on second. Are there any on first?
Not yet.
Oh, fuck you in particular, whoever's betting on second. Come on now. Have ye of little fucking faith.
Yeah. I know how crazy these whales get on this game though, so I'm kind of on that track too, man.
I don't know, honestly, like I actually just today got approved for a 3-2 remote schedule at my day job.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that like now that I've got less commute time at work, I'll have more energy to like start streaming myself again. Because I'd like to do some Uma Musume streaming once the new scenario drops.
Yeah. If you guys didn't know, so for a little while, May did this really fun Pokemon stream. It was.
I need to get back in the Nuz Team Arcadia. I was a Nuzlocke.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And I need to get back in that. I just got so busy. Like getting a full-time job has cut into my free time so much. But no, I'd like to start streaming again. I say as if I don't have 8 other hobbies that also demand my attention.
Exactly.
I can't help it. I want to do everything.
No, that's fair.
But alas, I must work for profit to pay bills, so.
No, it's disgusting, right?
It's seriously disgusting, and I don't like it at all whatsoever.
It's horrendous. Oh, hold on. I just accidentally took down your thing. There we go. I'm going to pin this to the top here. There we go.
All right, whatever.
But, yeah, no. So that's why I do some of my hobbies as streams, because, like, they're fun for me. I get to come on stream. I get to talk shit with people. So, like, as a little while ago, we were talking about, we're playing Monster Hunter, which is a game that I really thoroughly enjoy. I think I need
to get back into it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure at the time I was trying to.
You literally taught me how to play Monster Hunter, and then I stopped playing because I'm like, stuff's not with me. It's not as fun.
Yeah, did I not?
I'm hoping that.
Right,
I'm hoping that when I get a new.
For a bit, didn't we?
Yeah, for a bit. I'm hoping that when I get a new PC, maybe in December, I can like start playing Monster Hunter on my PC because I feel like it'd be more fun on PC and probably run a lot smoother.
Depending on the Monster Hunter, yeah. So like Monster Hunter World's a really good Monster Hunter on a PC. By the way, guys, you have about 30 more seconds to put your worms down if you want to do some horse betting.
Horse betting.
I am surprised that we're having horse betting today. I did not expect this. So everyone say thank you to May as well.
Yeah.
Who decided to come on in and be silly with us. I'm very happy she did.
Who's messaging me? Oh, it's a friend of mine.
Yeah. It's like people want to talk to you and talk to friends.
Oh, fudge! I hit the wrong thing. It's fine.
It's all good.
Everything's fine.
You guys got another 10 seconds, but May, if you want to get that cup ready, we are ready to go.
All right. Let's get in it. I'm so fucking nervous, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh wait, is it 3? It's just like the places. Okay.
Yeah. I am excited to see how this goes. I usually don't watch the races. I usually just power through everything to get my Umas as powered up as possible.
Oh, I'm the number 5 fave.
Is that bad?
No, it could go either way. I've won when I'm like, I've won when I'm like the 7th fave.
Gotcha. So it's just like, if they were in the same world, they would have this person's done so good, they gotten so many fans, so on and so forth, kind of deal.
Honestly, like I do have really good skills, and there's no Nishino flower in this bracket.
Okay.
No, wait, yes, there is. I'm fucked.
Is Nishino flower like really good at this specific race?
I've got her skills on every one of my units.
That's how good she is. You had to see.
I've got her skill on every one of my units because, like, her skill is considered necessary for pace chasers in this champions meeting.
Oh damn! All right.
The fact that I'm 5th, that's not filling me with confidence. But I did win Group B last champions meet.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. How's that HD? How's that HD treating you on the computer though? They added HD on the computer, didn't they?
Yeah. I honestly think it's not as high quality. Oh, I got a late start. We're so fucking cooked. We're so fucking cooked.
Taiki's in 2nd right now, and she's good on pace. Yeah, she'll be fine.
Oh, I can't believe my current Chan got a late start. That's so...
Don't doubt her. Don't doubt her yet.
It's not great. Who's rushed? Fuji Kiseki, please. Come on now. Oh, it's not looking good. I really am being sized up to be publicly humiliated. Around the corner.
Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Let's go. I wish
they had full screen versions of the
skills.
Nice.
That would be nice. But no, they won't even show them if you do a horizontal on the phone.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Curren's activated. Okay.
She looks like she's about to drain your blood, vampire style, man.
Okay.
Oh!
No, she's not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it. No. God damn it. The fact that it went to the other Curren-chan is just
brutal.
Savage.
It's like, damn, not my Curren-chan and other Curren-chan? Why wasn't my Curren-chan good enough?
I was so... 4th place. If I hadn't gotten the late start.
You think you would have made it?
Maybe not. Oh, hey, I forgot that they do these.
Oh, hell yeah. So now we got Leo's...
I skip the concerts so often.
I know, right? I'm gonna get DMCA. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna get DMCA. Probably not. Usually video game music does not get DMCA. That's why I use like Monster Hunter music in the background.
I can pretend that my Curren-chan won.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It still is Curren-chan, right? It still is Curren-chan.
Oh, look at her, my girl. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's a good song. It is one of the songs that I do use when working out hilariously.
It's kind of fire.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of fire all around that area at a time.
I'm still so mad. Man, I really thought I had a chance.
I mean, if it wasn't that late start, I guess you probably would have.
I can't hear a word you're saying, Steph. You are muffled
loud
by this music.
Oh my god.
The 2 Currens on screen is so funny. Jesus. I think there's 2 Taikis. Oh, maybe not. No, not 2 Taikis, I don't think.
Honestly, the music in this game is a lot of fun, though.
I watch the Curren that's not mine.
I need to do my Group B meet later on, because I'm still in Group B, obviously. I have not gotten characters that could get me to Group A yet.
If she hadn't gotten a late start.
This is a dope-ass song, though. I love this song, actually, a lot. There's a version with Agnes Tachyon singing it, and it is chef kiss.
I guess now I just got to start training for. Just got to start training for the next champions meet.
Do we know what the next one is already?
I mean, like they come out in Japan, so and Japan's ahead of us.
Right. So to put the predictions on, I'm sorry. Whoever it was 3rd. It
really did end up being a public humiliation.
It did. Someone lost 10 worms because of you.
I'm so fucking sorry. You should have had even less faith in me. All right, well.
Did you have fun?
The funniest thing I could do is do a 10 pull, but I'm not in the mood to be that humiliated today. I'll wait and I'll stream my Tachyon pulls in 2 days.
Oh hell yeah! I'm probably gonna do that too, honestly, because like.
Oh, I'll watch you.
What's in 2 days? In 2 days it's Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working from home that day.
Oh hell yeah! No, yeah. I mean,
This is how I get fired, because my boss finds out that I play Uma Musume on company time.
I mean, I play Musume on government time, but just don't tell the government I said that.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, this has been fun, everyone. Thanks for going on this detour with me.
Thanks for joining us in. All right.
All right.
Have a good day.
Steph. We'll talk to you later.
Bye. Fun little detour there, guys. Literally was like, hey Steph, you want to do this? And I'm like, all right, fuck it, sure. That was very silly and very random. But yeah, May got humiliated for charity. It's great stuff. Yeah, you catch me painting. Yeah, fucking Kuren-chan running for her fucking life. All right, let's put on the Monster Hunter music again. Oh god, I gotta do my races now. Like I have Taiki there, I have Sakura Bakshin there as well. So I have a few people there, but like yeah, I know I'm not gonna win second place. I might win second place if I get lucky, because I have been doing some decent races in there. I've won like 2 out of 5 of the races in the first part, and it's like, okay, maybe I can get second place from lucky, you know. But that was very silly, very fun. Thank you very much, May, for joining in. If you're gonna stream later, I'll tell you all about it. She's a very fun individual, good person. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just casually painting, and Kuren-chan's running for her fucking life, man. Yeah, as I said before, we're gonna put everything in blue, then do a layer of blue on top of that to like make it look, to make all like the actual blue parts blue. Because this first layer of blue is going to be basically primer, because we don't have anything else to prime with. Well, because you know we just have this, you know. So we're gonna do a layer of primer, essentially. Yeah. A good time. This brush is a great detail brush, but holy shit, I actually hate it for like these big broad strokes. It's a fine enough brush to start with, but you are definitely gonna want something a little bigger in time. It's a fine enough brush to start with. For your first 3 minis, it's a fine enough brush to start with. But like, I'll say this, alright, if you are getting this mini set, the brush is good. It has a nice tip. I've probably put too much paint in it, because it got pretty high up there, you can see that. But it absorbs paint very well and distributes it very well, but it is a very, very small tip. And it does not do a lot of work. It does not do a lot of work. It needs to do more work. It's just it's one of those where I understand also now why they're not just saying slather this thing in Agarak's Earth Shade, which is normally what you would do. But yeah. Because normally you just do a big old wash of it. This is almost like a great pin brushing brush, honestly. And again, if you guys didn't know, we are raising money for the National Network of Abortion Funds. If you can, donate. If you can't, that's a-okay. Don't worry too much about it. Just spread the word, spread the love, and, you know, all that cool stuff. Spread awareness and make sure that people know that receiving reproductive health care is a human right, and that there's no reason why someone should be forced to have a child they are unable to have, or are in circumstances they are unable to, and that they can receive professional help both via therapy, via medical aid, whether it be abortion or not, and through a variety of other means to make sure that they can make the right decision for them and understand what best suits them as a person. Because that's the most important thing, is making sure that you make the right decision for yourself, you, your family, etc. Yeah. There's a lot of people who think about it in terms of like, I would love to have a kid, but I can't because of the economy, and that's fucking valid. You couldn't. You can't have a kid, that's fine, you know? If you need to... If you are in a very unfortunate situations, which I don't have any expertise in talking about, you should have that medical, you know, backup to make sure that you can keep yourself safe mentally, physically, and relationship-wise. You know? So, reproductive care is a human right, and make sure you vote with that in mind. Make sure you are aware that it is important, and help other people realize how important it is. It's really cool because the network of abortion funds also has a whole educational program that helps you talk to people about this kind of stuff. So it's really cool. You can take a look at that as well. But you see how hard it is to actually cover parts of this mini? It is actually very hard to... The brush is so small. I am going to take this off the base real quick. I gotta start painting the undersides here. And it's like, it's hard to reach the underside. It's hard to reach the gooch. As the greatest technician, that ever. Fucking love that guy. He's so funny. I unironically love watching his videos. I feel like I learned quite a bit about PC from him. And that's nice because like I'm not very tech savvy, especially hardware savvy. I'm not very hardware savvy. So it's nice to be able to learn some hardware stuff from him. It's really cool. You see how little it's covering compared to like what I normally would do. Part of it's probably because of the fact that there is not a primer to hold onto the paint and allow the paint different areas and yada yada-ing. And once I come over with a second or third layer, it'll be fine. But like, it's one of those just like, huh. It is a little difficult. Like, I can see how it's an affordable way to get into the hobby, but it is a little annoying in terms of like, ah, shit. Okay, this is how it's gonna go, huh? It's annoying if you know what you're doing, actually, I think is the best way to put it. Like, if you know how to paint it, it's good. I mean, it's not great, but like, yeah. Just be patient, be very observant, know where your strokes are going, and you will eventually get it. Come out great. Trust me. Over time, keep practicing, just keep doing, and you will get this shit done. But honestly, it's not looking bad. It's like I'm going through, getting a few specific little areas. I'm gonna hit these areas again up later anyway, so, but like, it's not coming out bad, even with just I'm also realizing I'm accidentally adding a lot of water to it, to the paint. I need to thicken it up again. Ugh. Stretch my back a little bit. And I'm gonna just drop some I've never used McCrag blue either. I quite like it as a blue. It's a nice blue. I quite like it, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Well, put a whole little blob of McCrag blue on here now. Just spread out this bit on the next guy. A little thick, but if you're here for the horse betting, I'm so sorry. The horse betting is over now. But maybe we'll do some in a few days. Maybe we'll do some more in a few days, alright? We are going to have a 24-hour stream on Saturday. Which is going to be a lot of fun. And maybe we'll do some then. But we obviously got to end it with Katamari Damacy, as we always do end these kind of things. No matter what happens. And we're also going to have a very fun stream on Sunday. Sleepy just announced it. We're going to be doing a game challenge thing where basically give us a bunch of like prompts, and we have to use games in our library to complete prompts. And that's going to be very fun and very silly. It's just like a really cool idea that she got and that she took from something else or whatever. And it's like, that's really fun. Actually, there's a few ideas people have given me that listen, I've been so lucky when it comes to like friends I've been streaming with. Like, Maggie has this really cool idea. And I'm just like, Maggie, that is so cool. Thank you for giving me this idea. And Maggie's cool as fuck. Sleepy's got this really cool idea. Sleepy's cool as fuck. Drunkle gave me a great idea for like next year for a charity event, and that'll be very fun. But we'll see, you know? One of those is just like, we'll see how time goes, we'll see how things happen. I'm very excited for a lot of things, and I'm very excited that the people around me are also very excited and very into it. It's gonna be a very good time. This Saturday, as an example, we're being very silly. We're gonna be having a hear me out PowerPoint presentation, like one of those hear me out cakes, because Joe and I joked about it once. And he goes, we should do that for charity. I go, you know what? We fucking should. So we're gonna have a whole hear me out thing on Saturday, which is gonna be very fun and very silly. Then we're gonna be playing like things like Mecha Chameleon and stuff like that, and it's gonna be great. And I love the fact that I have all these people around me who are so excited to do very silly things, and hell, you may coming in on random being like, hey, let me share my Moose with you, and I'm like, I would love to, but I'm streaming, and she's just like, let me put it on stream. I'm like, fuck yeah, like that is so cool. Again, it's one of those. It's like, I really appreciate the friends who are able to be silly and dick around like that, and be very open to being silly. And I have a few other friends like that too, as obvious. I have other friends who help around all the time. Sandleford is amazing when it comes to preparing assets for kind of events, you know? I am #blessed to have these people in my life, and I am very lucky. I am very, very lucky. I don't know what I do, you know. And I know what I would do. I don't know, you know, I feel like my life is so enhanced by these people, and it's great. I know what I would do. I still do what I fucking do. Nothing's gonna stop me from doing what I want to do and how I want to do it and stuff, but like, these people make everything a little bit better. Don't worry, chat, you can be jealous of me and my friends. They're cool as hell. It's, again, this is weird because, like, it's one of those where it's like, you have to get in certain parts of the body, and they're just covered by other parts of the body. That's kind of how it goes. That's literally how it goes. If perchance you still if perchance you have, by the way, that if perchance you did get this group of Space Marine starter kit, and you are following along, or you're following along over on YouTube, which is going to be a great place to follow along. We are wrapping up on the first layer of Macragge Blue. Just so you guys know, when it comes to this, the thing about Macragge Blue, and the thing about getting everything done as it is right now, and these specific guys, is that we don't have primer in this group. And we have a very shitty brush to spread shit around. This brush is great for detail. It's not great for spreading shit around. But we are getting this first layer on that is going to act like primer. And this layer is going to give us a nice blue to kind of put everything on. These are the blueberries. We are going to be giving them plenty of blue. So like having the blue as the base layer is fine. In fact, if you paint big armies, I know a lot of people what they'll do is they'll prime the armies either in the color that they are. So like I've seen people prime salamanders in just fucking green essentially, and then work from there. And that will make a very good tabletop ready army. If you really want to go from there, just get that green in there and start working from there and do that. It's perfect. It works fantastically. No there's no harsh, you know, there's nothing bad to that in my opinion. I think it works well. And you're gonna see here, I'll show you right now. With these three now done, not done, excuse me, with these three now over on their first one, on their first layer. Where's my pen? I need my pen. These guys have their first layer. They are pretty well covered. There are areas that are not covered, especially if you go in between here and what have you. But they are very well covered. These guys look very well covered. Again, some spots here and there that are not, and that's to be expected. Even like areas like, oh, look at that. The paint didn't stick, which if you see that, just kind of give it a little run over again. All good. And so on and so forth. The first layer of Macragge Blue is going to give you that priming base. It's going to be right where you want it to be. It's going to be everything that's going to hold everything else together. The next step that we're going to want to do is, in my opinion, start with the second layer of Macragge Blue and then go on to the Abaddon Blacks, the Golds, and then the Whites. I would say you do Abaddon Black now in certain areas. So if you look at the minis over here, thank you very much. Research, it is 100% going to look right. The Abaddon Black, you can see, is all in these crevices here. So what you're going to want to do eventually, and actually this might be a really good way. By the way, Abaddon Black is a great general color to have on you at all times. You want to take this Abaddon Black, give it a nice little shake. Actually, we can work with Abaddon Black now, especially on a lot of those smaller areas, because here's the thing. That's a detail color. So just take a little bit of Abaddon Black, and as we have before, scoop it out. Put it on your palette. If you're using a dry palette, you're going to have to remember to water your shit once in a while. Acrylic paint does need a little bit of love, TLC. And if you got to, because I'm using a wet palette, mind you, you can always add a little bit of water. And again, that's just how thick the paint is. Take a look on yourself. That's a little thick. I might want to add in a drop more water. You can add in a little bit of water, or if you have it, you can add in what's called medium thinner. And medium thinner basically is just paint without the color. So, Abaddon Black, we're going to want to add in areas like this right here. This under the butt. This around the back, which you can remove or move your thing for. And as the rest of the area says, the gun, the belts, and the areas around it. So you could also go for the belt and details on the belt and add that black there. So we're gonna start with that. I think that we're just nice and easy. Also, if you have a little stand, go for it. I always recommend using a little stand. I forget to use it all the time, but I recommend it. It makes life a little easier. Also, the thunderstorm is done. I'm very happy about it. As you can see, the blue did not spread all the way here. And when you take this off, you could add in a little side and just fill that in too. I'm gonna do perfectionist about it. You can see how that blue's not sticking right there. You got to make sure it's a little thick on your first run going. A little thicker is never a bad thing when you're putting on your first layer, especially if you're painting on especially our first layer. But yeah, so just be a little careful, be nice and slow about it. Never start adding detail, so you don't want to rush it. I personally think using Abaddon Black is not a good idea, because it is such a finite, it's such a finale color, right? This is such a drastic. It's why you don't use black when you shade. Okay? Using black as a shader means that you can't go darker, and it means you can't change that color shade a lot. Again, we're following the box, so we gotta do what the box says. But if you're gonna have these guys later on, if you're gonna paint these guys on your own, I would recommend brown. I think brown looks a lot nicer. Again, if I used only what I have here, I probably would have mixed a little bit of Corax White and the Abaddon Black, but I'm just going straight by what the box says, because that's what we're doing. We're doing it by the book. Get me? Yeah, you get me. Either way, you're probably going to do 2 layers of Abaddon Black either way, because you're still going to see the blue beneath it, and that's A-okay. I should get my glasses. I should get my special glasses. Give me a second. I got my special ultra, like 3 times magnification glasses right here. They are such a help. Highly recommend them if you mini paint. And they make you look doofy, and that's the best part about them. But at the same time, they also come with a light, and it helps you out with seeing things. Look at that. I can see things. My eyes, they work a lot better when they have light. And everyone do me a favor and drink. Very important. Get some water in your system. They look a little weird for you guys, but it helps me a lot. My apologies. Oh, that's so much better, actually. What's the Holy Ford research? There's a lot of random light was just added. Oh yeah, no, this is not even the highest magnification they give me. I put a picture of myself the highest magnification on Blue Sky once. It was so goofy. And unlike watercolors, guys, you can mess up with acrylic paints, just paint over it a little later on. So don't worry too much if you mess up. Messing up is also just part of the process, baby. Now, double check all the instructions here. Weapon, armor areas in the middle. Cool. It's like right here. This little nook and cranny. You just gotta like be a little careful, go right here. These magnification glasses are literally the best thing I bought from many. I love them so much. Other than good brushes, well, good brushes is the wrong word. Brushes, but other than a variety of brushes, like, yeah, you could technically do all the mini painting with one kind of brush. But like, it's one of those where it's like, different brushes exist for a reason. No? Dry brushes are shaped the way they're shaped because they do that the best way they do it. You could even use makeup brushes for a lot of this and it'll be great, actually. The one color they didn't really include in here was the silver color I used, Lead Belcher. And Lead Belcher is such a wonderful color. I use Lead Belcher on a lot of things. Warhammer or not. Very wet. Why is it so wet? Did I put water in here? I don't think. Maybe I didn't mix the Ow. You can hold these things. If it looks too wet when you're painting, guys, don't worry too much about it. It will dry up and it'll look a lot nicer. Like, take a look at that. That looks a lot nicer than it did before. And it looked very wet. So, like, that's going to look a little weird. Give it some time. Let it dry. Do not worry about it. Part of mini painting is trusting the process. And Ox, the boy howdy, is it going to save your ass in society. Just like, trust the process. It'll be fun. It'll come out just fine. You can detail things. Alright. One set done. Why do I still have my headphones in? Like, I have my headphones in my head and, like, I shouldn't. No reason for me to. Monster Hunter music is gorgeous. reason why I want lead belchers, I guess the gun can be black too, but I don't mind. Oh, did I might have missed one part here now I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's so hit. I don't think I did. It's so hidden. That's another thing, like, when you get Space Marines, it's nice to be able to, like, take apart a few things and just paint them piece by piece. But at the same time, it takes a lot more time, right? Time we don't always have in our data. And the fun thing about this is a lot of it kind of looks a little sloppy at first, but then you get to like the details after you get this, and it's like, ah, yeah, it's all coming together, baby. You want to know what kind of grinded my gears, y'all? So, I watch YouTube, obviously, and the shorts feed is a load of bullshit, in my opinion, right? Well, yes, it is and it isn't, right? So, a lot of times the shorts feed will actually kind of influence you to get a lot of rage-baity content. So, I do happen to listen to a lot of this person voiceovers a Twitter post or a Tumblr post or something like that, right? And they tend to be a little silly because like, this is really funny, they're reading it. Or a Reddit post or something like that thing. And oftentimes they're wholesome, they're silly, or they're about D&D. Those are my favorite ones. And fantasy settings and role-playing and RPG. And it'll be like, there's this guy who was actually reading one recently who was like, you know how silver and garlic and stuff were used to like deter vampires and stuff? Well, actually they all have a lot of anti-bacterial properties, so I would love to see a story of like a fucking vampire getting thwarted by antibacterial soap, you know what I'm saying? Or like a hand sanitizer. Like, oh my god, that's really silly, funny, I love that idea. It's very fun, you know? It's very, like, I love listening to that. But they take that as a level of this person will engage with rage bait AI stories, and I fucking hate that. Because like, you leave your phone alone for a second as you're working, and immediately it switches to like, this guy's auto-scrolling, here's an AI rage bait story. It's like, fuck off, come on. And then it'll be like, and then it'll lead to some of the people who are not AI. And it's like, okay, well, these guys are fine. And then you realize, holy shit, they're like Asmongold sympathizers and like extremely right-wing content creators who are all about rage and shit. And it's like, come the fuck on. Like, I don't remember what her name is, but there's this one VTuber keeps appearing up every once in a while, and I first saw her because she was reacting to a very silly video, and I was like, alright, whatever, it was fun. I saw her a few more times, and then she's like making very subtly anti-LGBT like comments. I'm like, alright, fuck this, I'm out of here. And it's just like, why? It annoys me how like you have so much information on me, Google, and you're going to piss me off by giving me everything I do not want. It's so annoying. Also wonder how much it is that like, does Google let you pay for views too? They're like, oh yeah, if you pay X amount of dollars for your advertisements, you'll get X amount of views on average. So it's like, they'll let you pay for views. And it's just like, fuck that. Like, I don't know how much is that, because like, they even tried showing me Asmongold content. Nope. Like, back in the day, I could not tell the difference between him and Charlie, because like, I did not have facial recognition between the two of them. They were not very big on my radar either way. But now I've been learning a bit more about him. It's just like, okay, well, I think Charlie is cool, so you're gonna show me Asmongold? What the hell? Oh, thank you. Also, I gotta like ask Joe, hey Joe, who are these people half the time? Ah, this is so and so. Thank you for being in time. But YouTube really does try to get you on rage bait. Be careful out there, guys. They've also taken away the dislike button. Just a heart now, which is stupid. So heart everything you like, so you could encourage YouTube to give you that shit. Because that's your only recourse, really, is to really interact with stuff you like and make it so that YouTube can't give you rage bait. Or make it so that they really are disincentivized to give you rage bait thing. You gotta kind of use the system against them. They will just give you rage bait. But I'm hating rage bait. I know it's again. This is what I hate. Like, I hear that same fucking AI voice. It's just like, oh, I went to a park with my eye-seeing dog, and this person attacked me because I was blind. And I'm like, fuck off. This is AI-generated bull. Which, don't get me wrong, there are people who do try to harm people with disabilities, and there are people who do harass seeing eye dogs. But, like, if you've been on Reddit any bit or listened to the Am I the Asshole stories or stuff like that, you know that these are stories that are regurgitated, put through AI, and just, like, some pronouns are changed here and there, some names are changed here and there, and they're actually taking away the stories of the people who actually wrote the first time. And that is bullshit just for rage bait content. And even then, you can't even tell what on Reddit is guy as a post, you know what I'm saying? So much of it is getting very AI. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Not that I do a lot of Reddit personally, but I know enough, you know what I'm saying? I did for a while really like listening to like Am I the Asshole? Like Smosh and what have you. They're very fun. But even then, that just, the moment you start listening to like videos, it like puts you as a person of interest to be, yeah, let's give them rage bait. I'd be careful. My Botanist Cool channel is better than my personal because like, on my Botanist Cool channel I actively watch people or other shit that I know. So it does kind of add a bit. But yeah. You know, I realized you could also do the prime layer, that first layer I did, just in the black and add it on black. It would use a lot less than the Crag of blue. Cause black you're gonna use all the time anyways. And it would have done a lot of stuff pretty early for you, so like, maybe do the primer in black instead. But if you're following along with me already, you're still in the blue. Sorry, I switched to refixing some of the blue here. How much I missed. As long as you give it some time to dry, you could always retouch things up. For everyone watching, do me a favor. Give yourself a quick little stretch, and if you have a while, I'm about to reevaluate your body posture. If you're painting, fix up your paint cup, because mine is now dark. Oh, what happened? There we go. We're back at it. Woo! Give it a little stretch. Oh, that's a back. Do not drink the water. Go replace it. And then drink clean water. Ugh. Got my beautiful Stanley full of water. And just so you guys know, in case you're ever curious about it, tabletop ready, what that means is that you got 3 colors on it. These will be more than tabletop ready if you paint them for your first time. So, yeah. These are the first minis you paint. They will be beyond tabletop ready. I see what's happening here. Gotta get this. Which means you will be able to play with these minis very easily in most competitions. if you're doing a competition that requires like heavily painted minis and like actually painted minis, then yeah, good luck. Any general, if you're going in for the game, okay? These will be A-okay. These are actually the first blueberries I'm painting. Only enough. I've never painted blueberry. Or if you ever make a mistake, clean it right back up. Always paint over acrylic painting. I'm gonna be painting over that blue again. I wonder what color they're gonna have us do the eyes here. I don't know. Usually I think their eyes are red, but you know. Let that dry. Don't paint over something that's wet. Let it dry. It's gonna be better for you. No, you're impatient just like I am. But... Alright. Down. Again, we're not rushing. If you're not on this part, that's A-okay. If you're only doing one mini today, that's A-okay. Follow this for the next ones too. Just, you know, watch the VOD again. I missed all the inside of this arm.
Shining in the night, upon wings you'll fly. Hope from the dark, brightening the sky. Just like the sun, our salvation, enlightened by you. Oh, sacred star, light our way. Dance or light across the sky. Sent to us from heaven with flames you burn a
Gotta give it a little time to dry the top. There. Do the gun. Me, Shadow the Hedgehog. I've got a gun. It's wild so that they just gave Shadow a gun in this game. Not just a gun, but like a bunch of guns.
bring us hope and show us the way.
It was great for every edgy teen who's like, I want a hedgehog. I think he's so cool. Wow, I just breathed in wrong. Actually, you know what I found to be wild? Well, not wild. I did not expect it much. So I know, like, Sonic the Hedgehog is a franchise that has a lot of shit there. I know there's a lot of Shadow Sonic shipping. I know there's a lot of Sonic Amy shipping, that kind of stuff. I've been seeing on Tumblr a lot of art of people shipping Shadow and Amy, which is something I did not expect, honestly. Like, it's one of those things that's like, oh, well, duh, they're characters in the same franchise. But like, it's just one of those that's like, huh, that makes sense that people would ship it, but like, I never expected it to like be as popular as it was. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of Shadami, I think that's what they call the ship, Shadami shippers. Which is pretty cool. Like, I did not expect that. Like, alright, cool beans. Good on them. Oh, no, personally, like, you know, kind of cool to see, like, oh wow, that was something I did not expect, you know? Like, there's a lot of Sonic Shadow shippers. That's valid. We love our gay kings. A lot of Sonic Amy shippers, and that's like the basics. I know there's a lot of like Rouge and Shadow and Rouge and Knuckles shippers. I think it's the Rouge and Knuckles because of like adventures too. See? But I fucking love Knuckles. He's so funny, especially in the Sonic Boom show. There's this one episode where I think I talked about this episode before. Amy's like, and here's the girl. She's coming in and she's gonna break the glass ceiling. And Shadow's fucking Knuckles is like, you know, Amy, by saying that there's a glass ceiling to begin with, you're perpetuating the fact that women are considered to be inferior to men, and therefore still perpetuating the sexism that's there, or whatever it is. And everyone's just looking at him like what? And he's like, listen, I'm a meathead, but I'm still a feminist. And I'm like, fuck yeah, Knuckles, I love you. It's so fun. What did he say? I need to do it because his words were so much better. Yeah, remember that? I know, right? Hold on, because it's so fucking funny and it's so good. Hold on. Knuckles. Feminist. Well, let's look it up. So Knuckles says, anytime someone calls attention to the breaking of gender roles, it ultimately undermines the concept of gender equality by implying that this is an exception, not the status quo. And I'm just like, hell yeah, man, let's fucking go. Yeah. You know, Amy, anytime someone calls attention to the breaking of gender roles, it ultimately undermines the concept of gender equality. By implying that this is an exception and not the status quo. And I'm like, fuck. This man fucking cooks. This man fucking cooks. I love him so much. I know he's a meathead. He's so good. He's our favorite himbo. Okay, I want to put it like this, right? So on the himbo spectrum, hold on. Okay, so on the hold on. So on the himbo spectrum, one of my favorite things is Crom, right? So Crom is a himbo from Fire Emblem Awakening. We all love him. He's a fucking idiot. He is not a feminist, that's for fucking sure, right? So it's really funny. It's like there's himbo Knuckles, who's just like, yeah, no, you know, feminism's super important, and I'm a big feminist, and yada yada yada, right? Which we love, we stand, we do this. Crom, this man, I remember this one. It was so funny. So Robin female goes, I do try my best to rest when I can, though a lady needs her beauty sleep after all. And Crom goes, huh? And Robin goes, what? Did I say something? And he goes, no, it's nothing. It's just that, well, I didn't consider you to be the type to care after beauty. And Robin goes, excuse me? And he goes, no, I didn't mean like that. It's just to say, well, wait, it's nothing. It's just that I didn't consider you the type of beauty, I suppose. I never thought of you as a lady. He goes, and Robin's like, excuse me? He's like, no, I didn't mean it like that. It's just to say a lady per se, you know how you fight and strategize. Not to say a lady can't fight, but God, it's all coming out wrong. And Robin's like, my goodness, Crom, you're the scion to a noble family. Didn't they teach you manners? Oh gods, yes, they did. We spent a whole term on etiquette. Robin goes, perhaps you should use another term. This time on how to talk to a lady. And Crom goes, it's just in my image of a lady as someone who's prim and proper, perfumed and pretty. Nothing like you at all. When I look at you, I don't see a lady. Does that... Robin, what are you doing with that rock? I love this difference between himbos. I'm just like, feminist king. Him and Robin looks at my OC like, sure, man, yeah. Like feminist king Knuckles and absolute dolt Crom. It's so fucking funny. I love both of them, but Crom does deserve a swift thwack in the head of that rock with what he's saying, man. I do not blame Robin for wanting to kick his ass. It's so funny. He's just like, oh yeah, ladies are prim and proper and perfumed, and then Robin's just like carrying a rock ready to whack him on the head really good. Fucking amazing shit. I love Awakening, and I love the characters in Awakening. They are all idiots. It's great. I see that I'm missing like a whole segments over here, and I really want to take care of them. So, like, I'm going to... See, like, that's how much I'm missing here. I don't want to be missing. I'm missing a bunch. You can see how much I'm missing. I'm gonna paint in parts for a little bit, actually. But goddamn, we have two different kinds of himbos. They're both great in their own way, but by George, Knuckles knocks it out of the park. Knuckles knocks it out of the park, man. Can we just get like Crom to take a lesson from Knuckles here? You know what I'm saying? Prim and proper, my ass. Yeah, I think painting by parts for these guys. So if you're painting alone, painting by parts might be a little bit better. At least better for me. So consider it. We had a lot easier access to a lot I did not have access to. Sun was blocking something, or this was. Consider painting by parts. Again, you don't need to. It's just I like seeing everything filled out right. And I'm going to be painting by parts from now. And I missed so many parts that are not primed properly. And don't forget, guys, while we're here, we are raising money for the National Network of Abortion Funds. These individuals help out anyone who can bear children, get reproductive care to the best of their abilities by connecting them with abortion funds all across the United States, whether they be local or national abortion funds, which can help with lodging, travel, and the actual funding for the procedure itself, alongside providing educational resources to those who need them. If you want, donate if you can. Every dollar helps. $1, $2, $3 does not matter. It all helps. Of course, if you wish to donate, you can also donate money to actually get minis as well, which would be a lot of fun if you want to get some minis. I am sending out a Red Dragon mini and a commission for some Battletech minis. Either of those interest you, go for it. If not, I'll be putting in whatever money I've earned from Twitch into this directly rather than through the shipping that I will be covering. Either way, money will be going directly into this group and organization, no matter what. Just let it dry. Damn it. My fingers are literally tearing off. That's why you want. Oh. Oh, I ripped that off by accident. We'll have to paint that over. I'll have to glue that over, actually. We can glue that though. After everything's painted, we can glue it. See, that's how much I was missing. That's a lot. Yo, see, look how much I'm missing on this guy. Ridiculous. They feel so long. It's a bit. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I have done a pretty long stream today. So, like, I can feel how long it is. Yeah, that's fair. Whew. How much is it now? It is 7:40, which means we have plenty of time to still do a lot of. Yeah, more people. Yeah. Like peaceful paint. Like painting war criminals. I don't mean acts like fun. Relax. There was this really funny post I saw. It was some art of a human of a human Poselegete on a human, like, a human from the Imperium of Man in Warhammer, and she was like, you Tau, you will never like take away my ways of worshiping the Imperium and yada 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 and this and that." And they're like, "Okay." And then like a little while later, then like 2 panels later, you see that, mind you, they are all very like stereotypically anime beautiful Tau and stereotypically anime beautiful like Imperium. Well, yeah, basically. And it's just like a second later, you see that the human is is like in bed with the 3 Tau ladies, and it's like, well, for the greater good, I guess. And it's just like, damn. It really be like that when humans get a little love, affection, housing, and some stable food. They really do just kind of fucking change loyalty, but also like, yeah, them Tau, that water cast, you know. I fair enough. Fair enough. Yuri, my Warhammer, go for it, please and thank you. Get some wholesome Yuri in my Warhammer. No toxic Yuri needed, no toxic Yaoi needed, none of that shit. Little bit of wholesome Yuri in the Warhammer. That was really, it was a cute little set of comic like things. I was like, oh, that's adorable, but also really fucking fun. Now, I was thinking of like, how a lot of people hated the Tau at first because a lot of people were like, wow, there can't be anyone who's actually good in the Warhammer universe. Everyone's bad and evil to some degree, right? Because the Tau were all about the greater good, and they were quote unquote, you know, good guys, kind of ish. Everyone's like, that's bad, we can't have that. There can't be any good people here because the Imperium's bad, and yada yada yada. I was thinking about that, and I'm thinking about the fact that, yeah, there's a lot of humans who do kind of betray the Imperium for the Tau, for the greater good. And I'm like, shit, yeah, that was a funny comic. And I was also like, yeah, humans will kind of like, if you give a human affection, food, housing, and a few stability stuff, and a little bit of love, they will change allegiances pretty quickly, you know? Making a human feel good and feel loved, respected, and all that kind of stuff, you will have their allegiance. So Tal, if you're just listening, do some wholesome Yuri and wholesome Yaoi on those humans, you know what I'm saying? Get your Yaoi brigades and Yuri brigades and all that kind of stuff. It was a really cute comic, actually. And no actual like dirty stuff was shown. Worry about that. It was just like the oh, she's in bed with them now. The greater good, I guess. Oh fuck. Love that. It does kind of hit a core truth of humanity. Okay? And there's other ones where it's like, yeah, there is a half-breed human Tau half-breed, and someone from like the Arcadian guards are like, how dare you betray the Imperium? And he's like, betray what? I never fucking I was born here in the Tau Empire. And it's like, shit. I'm like, god damn, that is alright. Fucking get him. A lot of fun OC content you could have with Warhammer. It's really cool because like one thing that they've recently one thing that used to be a problem in the Warhammer community was that people got really mad if you never actively like followed word for word lore when painting and yada yada yada, right? People were really pissed, really gatekeeping. And they've changed a lot of that recently, and part of it's just like, yeah, no, you know, chapters only have 1,000 Marines in them. Therefore, these chapters that used to have hundreds of thousands of Marines now are divided up into hundreds of chapters of 1,000 Marines in each, and you can really have any OC group you want, and you can paint them any way you want, as long as you use a certain rule book. You know, when you keep that rule book very consistent. Okay, that's pretty cool. Like how BattleTech does it. But that's been a big change in the past couple of years. Warhammer used to have a very big problem with toxicity. Games Workshop really worked to address that, and they're pretty good from what I could tell. Oh my eyes. Actually, if I recall correctly, there is a Tau god that was made because of their interactions with humans. Also, so everyone knows, there's thunder again in my backyard. Don't know if I'll lose power, but the weather app and the weather did not say it would be bad tonight, even if there was going to be thunder. So I'm going to say for right now, we're probably not know. I'm going to give you guys a heads up. My DC, that's why. Whether not to mention, a lot of the models for weather apps nowadays are from extremely underfunded sources. So like NOAA and stuff like that are extremely underfunded compared to what they used to be because of DOGE and the Trump administration. So you're getting very extraneous models that are either extreme or like used to be filtered out that are no longer filtered out. So like, I don't know if you ever see like a hurricane model set where it's like there's a million of them and then like one just kind of just loops all the way around, and it's like, yeah, technically under that model that might happen, but in reality probably not. You know what I'm saying? So because of NOAA being underfunded and the Trump administration underfunding a lot of things, that shit gets through a lot more, and so you have extreme weather models included in what's actually likely, which means you have a lot less information that's actually usable. Which is bullshit. All right, we're gonna start a little bit on this color here. This here is Balthazar Gold. It's a metallic. We're gonna use it for just a few parts. We're gonna use it for that eagle on the front, and then we're gonna use it for trim on the actual pauldrons. These, you're not gonna have a lot of this, but it is a metallic. I've been told that metallics can really fuck with sponges in a wet palette, so just be careful with that. I've never used this color before. I usually use it's a bronze color. I forget what it's called. But yeah, right now what you should have is you should have blues of blacks. Weapons should be black. Body should be blue. Backpack should be blue as well. We'll be going over them again with another layer later on because the blue needs more layers. It's going to look a little patchy, but you want things to dry. And the more they dry, the better second layers and third layers you can put. Give them some time to dry. We'll be working on some other stuff for now. Okay? So, the things we want to paint in this color include the top parts of these guns here. We got a big whack of it on here, just kind of like, you know, right on in here. Be a little careful that you don't transfer paint on your fingers. That's what I just did. And again, we'll fix the blues around it later. Right now, just get this gold on here. Retributor armor is the color I was thinking of. There we go. Like that. Nice little area around the pole. Just be a little careful. Don't get... Paint is literally chipping off of this. I'm gonna have to bleed this some more. This is why you really want primer. Ah, fuck my head. Oh. JT, I'm doing good. How about you, bud? We're doing a Bob Ross paint-along like for our Warhammers. And we're raising money for the National Network of Abortion Funds. How are you? Vibin'? Hell yeah. We will take care of that in a little bit and clean that up. Bob Ross. Well, we are doing it. We're Bob Rossing it because we bought a singular kit. Has instructions on the back, and we're doing them all together. Oh, like I said, that's what I put on the Discord. Whoever got it can paint alongside, and if anyone is painting this for the first time and sees the YouTube VOD, you know, they can join along in too. Nah, Bob Ross never did minis. I am the Bob Ross in this scenario. I'd be sick if Bob Ross did Warhammer, though. I don't think that fit his vibe. That'd be kind of sick, though. Bob Ross painting Chaos Space Marines. Yeah, beat the devil out of it, you know? Alright, have fun. That would be sick. I love watching. Bob Ross is great. And there's a lot of, like, old Bob Ross kits, too. That come with a whole bunch of paints and stuff. And you get the VHS, and you get to watch him do it, and you do it with him. It's pretty cool stuff. Shit, that was a lot. Unintended. Oh well, we'll fix it later. Little bits, happy accidents and all that shit, right guys? Yeah, I'm literally just using only what's in the kit and nothing else, except for my wet palette. And that's it. No other colors, just what's in the kit. Which means we're literally doing it as if it's the first time mini painting. Exactly. Doing Chaos Space Marines, you just beat the devil out of it. You get it. Beat the chaos out of it, you know? He's painting Fulgrim, beat the devil out of it, you know? I believe it or not, I believe it's Sanguinius and Fulgrim who are the twinks of the Warhammer universe. At least at the 40k universe. I think there's another twink or two in Age of Sigmar, but I think in 40k it's just Sanguinius and Fulgrim. I'm baked. You should make brownies? Hell yeah. Make some brownies, baby. Are there any other twinks in 40k? Now, mind you, twink is relative to 40k. Not a lot of twinks are twink-like individuals in 40k in general, but like... I think the closest you get is seeing Fulgrim. Linguinius and Ferb, I have to ask, are you saying twink? Yeah, twink. T-W-I-N-K. Sanguinius and Fulgrim, if I recall correctly, are the twinks of the 40k universe. Because, like, if I recall correctly, Sanguinius is just very, very pretty. And in fact, if I recall correctly, Sanguinius is just the leader of the vampires, essentially, like the very pretty, effeminate vampire boys in 40k. And he kind of has like a Father, Son, Holy Spirit thing going on. He died, and there's like there's kind of like a son of his, and there's kind of like a Holy Spirit of his kind of deal. And there's Space Marine. I don't know what it is. I just work here, valid. Then there's Space Marine Chad Vulcan, because Vulcan's the best daddy out there. You know what I'm saying? We love Daddy Vulcan. Then there is Robot Girly Man, who is making love to the Elf Queen, a Xenos lover. Something his father would have hated. Then there is Lionel Johnson, who if I recall correctly is a furry. Is it Lionel Johnson that's the furry? Shit, I gotta ask Prime later. I forgot who the furry is. Then there's Horus, who is the bad boy. He used to be the Emperor's favorite. Then there's like the two twins who are technically not twins and technically don't exist and technically exist. Who knows, right? I think it's like Alpha and Omega, Lily from the Alpha Legion, and no one knows if the Alpha Legions are loyalists or not. Really fun. Then there's what's his name, Angron, who was just like, blood for the blood god, and fall into chaos like no goddamn tomorrow. I don't remember any of the Primarchs. Vulcan's the most important one. That's all I need to know, really. Vulcan leads the Salamanders. Those are my boys. Fulgrim leads the Emperor's Children. He is a twink, and he is a snake. He's a literal, like, half snake, like, Medusa thing. Like a Lamia. Or Lamai, or whatever you want to call it. Like in the Japanese animes. I got really good detail. What is cursed pizza? So cursed pizza basically is I will be asking, I've been making a lot of pizzas recently, so I will be asking the Discord what toppings they want me to put on a pizza, and after we get a whole bunch of them, I will put them on a little rotation thing, like a little circle. We'll choose a whole bunch of them randomly, and it'll be a great time. So last year for our cursed pizza, we had, if I recall correctly, whipped cream. We had like gummy bears, if I recall correctly, or those gushers. We had Peeps. That was horrible. But I'll be making a pizza, and we'll be eating it live. And you guys will choose the toppings. That, I believe, is the $50 milestone. Yeah. It will be a very silly time. I did that last year. It was great. For this cursed pizza, hell yeah. Well, here's the good news. If you do want to get us to the cursed pizza itself, you can also get a mini out of it. For $50, there's an incentive to get a Red Dragon mini, and I'll be covering the shipping and sending it over. So if you like dragons, I will paint you a Red Dragon mini. Send it over. And it will be a lot more detailed than this. I'll be using a lot more colors and all that kind of stuff. I'll be giving it I'll be putting my whole ass into it. Getting the sniffles. God damn. Wonder if it's just like the... Are they giving me the sniffles? You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm actually getting like a little... I'm gonna get the diarrhea parasite. All right. So far, so good. I actually looked online for 'cause one thing I want to do is I want to do charity commissions, which I have a charity commission form already. But one thing I looked online was like people selling like dragon minis and stuff like that. A lot of people sell really basic ones for like $50, not including shipping, not including people buying the mini elephants. Like, that's pretty expensive. I want to make sure when I do it to charity, it's like making it an affordable cost, so that people who want it can, and at the same time get the money to group. It's relatively affordable compared to like a lot of other. I think I try to make. I don't undersell my talent. At the same time, it's like primarily for charity. To make sure that we get. That's the. If you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube and perchance the commissions are still up, feel free to take a look at them. There's a Battletech commission and the Red Dragon commission. God, it is pouring outside. That's great, but God, it is pouring outside. I'm gonna go blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. All right, nose blown. Not that you guys wanted to know, but still. Gotta get my super good glasses. There we go.
that precious smile from the old times. She trembles in the sea light. I will fall and stumble again. That gentle hand that reached for me and then leads me to that sacred place, guiding me to where I belong, to the days long gone. Night is long and dawn is far away. I am
Let that try out.
wandering alone. Story ends, one begins. To where do we belong?
Oh yeah, that's just some Monster Hunter music, baby. Monster Hunter music is great. Literally just look up relaxing Monster Hunter music, you'll find this playlist very easily. That's just a one video, and it has like a 3-hour long thing. So yeah, great. Love this video. It's great. I use it all the time for my mini. Bitter. We're gonna have to glue this back on, unfortunately. I did break it. If I glue it on now. I'm not gonna glue. I'll glue it on. Warhammer looking yeah, hey, how you doing there, Pontiac Bandit? We're doing a little paint-along, like a little Bob Ross thing. We got the starter Warhammer kit, and everyone who got it can paint alongside with us and have a good time painting. But of course, it didn't come with primers, so like, by George, paint falls off very quickly. And it rubs off at the seam of a hat. It's really annoying, actually. We're gonna have to do like multiple layers on top of this. I like it. Approved? Hell yeah. Approved! How you doing today, Pontiac Bandit? There's second Knuckles reference. I'm not a big Sonic fan, but I definitely am a Knuckles fan. He's cool. I do not know what JWU means, I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad to hear you're chilling. Just woke up. Oh, hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Well, if you didn't know, we are doing a charity event today and this whole week for the National Network of Abortion Funds, an amazing group of individuals who help people who could give birth get access to the medical treatment they need and reproductive care by getting them in contact with abortion funds, whether they be national, local, etc. And they are a fantastic group of individuals who help out low-income individuals who can give birth and also provide educational resources. They are fantastic. We're raising money for them. And if you want some minis, there are some mini incentives where you could buy either a Red Dragon mini for $50 or a whole Lance of Battletech minis for $75. I will provide the shipping, I'll send them your way, and they're all yours forever. But it's all donations via Tiltify, so take a look at that if you want to. Exclamation point charity. we're getting very close to basically finishing these guys. In terms of what would be a, you know, first Warhammer mini ever painted, we're pretty much almost done. Because in all reality, I'm gonna visit them again, build them up a bit more. But like in all reality, we are pretty much at the point where it's like, yeah, here we are. We've done our first Warhammer minis. They look pretty great. There's going to be some stuff you could always, quote unquote, make a little bit better, but that comes with fucking practice and painting for God knows how long. What these kits do not provide you are primer, snippers, and all that kind of stuff. So I highly recommend looking into getting primers for the future if you are looking to continue this hobby. But right now we're gonna go to Agrax. We're gonna go to Corax White. So make sure to shake that up real good if you're painting along. I'm gonna put a little bit here real quick. I shook up that Corax White real good. Put in the Vortex color. Oh shit, that's a lot that came out. Did not mean that much to come out. You can always try putting it back in if some of it comes out, but you know, what are you gonna do? Alright. And we're gonna go for these side bits here. You probably need to do at least 2 layers of Corax White on here. Because getting white on top of a blue is going to be a little tough. You might have to do some color correction too with the blue later on. That's a-okay. There's layers of white on there. Don't be afraid to push just a little bit. Here's a question, guys. I want to know. If you rent, right? You don't own the home. Can you, if a vampire asks to be let in and you say, sure, come in, can you let the vampire in? Like Fey-wise, you do not own the house. The owner of the house has to let the vampire in, right? Thank you. But like, the owner of the house would have to let the vampire in, right? So like, if you're renting, could you let a vampire in? Like, there's a vampire door-to-door salesman, right? He's coming around. He's just like, ah, yes, can I come in? He's like, yeah, sure, but he can't come in. Because like, you don't own the house, right? You let a vampire in? Or is it because, like, you know, because you don't own the house, you can't, you know? Unless you let me stop. Unless you... No. Continue on. I'm curious where you're gonna go. Where are you going with this? I think you are renting. You're protected by vampires. Because you can't invite someone into your home that is not your home. You know what I'm saying? I think in the same way a tenant cannot get a repair if the landlord does not approve it, a vampire cannot enter the house. I think that's what it is. That would be kind of fucked if the vampire became a landlord. Nothing stopping a vampire from becoming a landlord, just being like, yeah, I could come in. If a vampire becomes a landlord, then they could just say, in 24 hours, I'm going to come into the house. And they can't do that because it is their house and you have signed a contract to do that, and that is a legal standing, right? So, like, they could just do that. They could just give you a 24-hour notice. They could come into the house and they could suck your blood. Or depending on what kind of book this is, suck you off. I mean, I don't know, you know? I didn't say anything like that. What are you talking about? We are almost at the time where I'm gonna have to switch stuff because we have something planned for 9 o'clock that was a very last minute plan. It was literally decided to be done this morning. A lot of fun. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to hurry up with some quick and quick. Shit! Okay, we'll fix more of that later at a different stream. Probably later this week. We'll revisit these guys later this week. We're about to load a game very soon. We're gonna finish everything real quick. Then we're gonna go switch to a game. Then we'll be playing with some friends. But Yeah, this is why primer's very important, guys. Don't want to skip primer. I have had a lot harder time painting today because I don't have primer on these guys. So I'll say this: if you enjoyed painting these guys, it's your first time painting, paint more. You are gonna invest a little bit more money. Make sure that you paint well, or you don't need to. If you really want to get into it, you really want. Well, you're gonna want to invest a little bit more money into things like primer. So, yeah. All right, we're done now. I'm gonna clean up. Give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. All right. All right, let's show off these minis. They are not done, at least not to my satisfaction. So I'll show them off, and we'll know that we'll be painting them more very soon. So we got our first blueberries I've ever painted. We have to glue this guy back together later on because I did break his arm. But we have our first blueberries I've ever painted. They're looking pretty swell. I'm pretty happy with them so far. We will be going back and we'll be detailing a lot of these parts in the future episodes or streams. I'm going to be making sure that they look a lot better. Because what I want to do basically is this is the base. This is what you're going to make for your first time. You're going to put a little bit of shade on there with Agrax Earth Shade. And you're going to put a little bit of ground on there with this Armageddon Dust. And that's going to be about it. These are practically what you're going to be making for your first time. This will be your first mini or very damn close to it. If you paint with this group, with this thing, all you gotta do is put some Agrax Earth Shade on here and just kind of slop it all over. Just make sure you don't have any pools of it anywhere. I would recommend also getting some bigger brushes to really glob that over, make it really good there. So that's my personal recommendation. Obviously, you don't need to do that, but that's my recommendation. But yeah, these guys are looking great. I'm very happy with them. They are my first blueberries. We will be going in again later on as well. We'll be using just these colors as well that were provided by the actual thing. And we will also be doing things like edge highlighting and making sure that these guys look great. Providing them a little bit of color, providing them a little bit of differentiation. Getting those lighter blues on here, making them look really nice, making them stand out. I'm really looking forward to that. Alright. Watch us on YouTube as a VOD. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good one. Take a look at the donation links and all that kind of stuff. We'll see you soon, YouTube. Ooh, hiccups. Bye.